Okay, so I'm making this video because it was so hard to find any kind of video to help me figure this stuff out. But to pull your intake off, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bolts in the intake itself, and you got countless amounts of hoses and clips to pull off. I'll put the number down in the description after I count everything, but I'm changing a fuel injector. The only way to change a fuel injector is pull the intake off. I have to change this one. So now we got to pull the fuel rails off. I think I may be able to get away with just pulling one off. We'll see. I'll figure that part out here in a minute. But give you some idea of what it takes. This right here is a pain in the butt. Okay, because these bolts were seized on there pretty good. I soaked them with WD-40 and hit them with the impact back and forth to try and get them off. Yeah, that's not fun. Nothing about this is fun whatsoever. It is a hard job. If you're not super mechanically inclined, I do not recommend doing it. Have a mechanic do it for you, because this one's a big one. I'm doing this to try and save some money. I'm just changing out an injector and putting a new plenum gasket on. And yeah, it's dirty. I'm gonna clean it up while I got it off. Okay, we're getting a little closer to getting done. I've changed the fuel injector. Here's the bad one. Honestly, doesn't look that bad, but it's dirty. It's definitely dirty. That's the new one. Now, the thing that's going to take the longest amount of time, from my understanding, as of doing this, is cleaning, because this is disgusting. And the only thing I've thought of to clean it with that's working the best way, I'm using this seafoam spray. It's the stuff you're supposed to spray into your intake to clean it, but I don't know, it's working. And the only way I can clean that good without shoving a bunch of stuff down into the intake is take a paper towel and some needle nose pliers, pinch the needle nose, wrap it around like so, and then you just put it in that little inlet, spin it like that. Careful not to break nothing while you're doing this. Spin it a few times and then slowly take it out. Yeah, it's pretty gross. Pretty gross. Lots of cleaning. I think this engine has 160,000 miles on it right now. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but we're getting there. I'm not replacing any other injectors. All the other injectors were working fine. This is the one that I wasn't getting a pulse on or anything. So, and we're going to clean the surface of the intake, and then we're going to put new plenum gaskets in. I'll do that here after I'm done installing the injectors. Okay, so we got all the injectors seated. Pretty sure they're seated. I guess we'll find out. I may bump the key on just to see if I got anything leaking anywhere. Turn the fuel pressure back up once I get those bolts in. Might be a good idea, because I may not be able to see it with the intake on. I know I won't be able to see these with the intake on, so I should probably do that before I put the intake on. But we're onto our plenum gasket, and to get these out, I have this little dental pick tool thing. I just kind of stick this in there. Oh, well, I did. I was sticking that in there. You can find something if you have a metal pick. Probably work better. There's something to stick in there and pull that gasket up. Or you can try and pinch it, I guess. I'll try that with a pair of needle nose. Definitely don't want to try and mar up this plastic in here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, yeah, just comes off like that. We'll take all of those out, and then we're going to put new Felpro gaskets in there. There's a part number if you need it. But Gonna do that on the rest of them. And then we're gonna check the fuel pressure, make sure I don't have any leaks. Take those paper towels out. That would be a bad thing to forget. And then put the intake back on and start bolting everything back together. Okay, so installing these plenum gaskets, it's pretty easy. All you do, you see that little tab right there, little notch right there. Just whoop, other way. Match the shape up, put your little tab in there, and just walk it around. Just make sure it's seated in there good. Push down, walk around it, and that's it. Plenum gaskets are done. Let's put the intake back on. Okay, so I think I got everything back together for the most part. I haven't put the cowl on yet because I'm fixing to turn it over and see if we fix the problem. Hopefully we did. I really hope so. I don't want to have to redo any of that stuff. It is extremely important to double check all of your connections. Make sure all your plugs and everything are all plugged back in. Double check that, triple check that, because you don't want that being a problem, because that just it could potentially ruin everything you did. Anyway, let's turn it over, see if it starts. Might help if you plug the battery back in too. Yeah, that might help. Car needs battery to start. One more time. Okay, battery's back on. Hands are up. Keys. All right, see you. I think we got it. Okay, so that fixed our problem. No more misfire. Everything seemed to be running good. I let it idle for a good, I don't know, 5 minutes so far. We'll see. I'll post in the comments if that truly fixed it or not, but I do believe it fixed it. We just got done changing plugs, wires, throttle position sensor, MAF, and then that injector, and I think we're done now. I hope. Bit of a channel update. The reason I haven't been posting RC videos is because I've been doing stuff like this. Been busy. Okay. And the next thing that we're going to be working on, my new truck over here. I've already done quite a bit of work to it. I'll upload as time goes on, but we're going to be not totally rebuilding the engine in this, but we're going to be pulling the heads off, doing head gaskets, possibly port and polishing the heads. I'm not going to do that myself. I don't trust myself with that just yet, but that's going to be the next project. And then once that's done, we're going to be on to a lot more RC stuff. I'm going to be trying to film some RC stuff more here shortly, but yeah, that's, if you're wondering why the uploads haven't been coming in, that's why. We got work to do. We got big boy stuff we got to work on, and I'm still working on RC stuff. I got some cool projects lined up that we're going to be filming soon, and I've been working on the RC course. Got to do some more work on that so we can get some more mud bog videos and stuff going on. But yeah, that's it for today's little video, and hope that helps somebody out. I know I needed a video like this, at least sort of like this. I just kind of figured it out on my own, so to speak. So hope this helps you. If you like it, like, subscribe, all that stuff. I don't do a whole lot of mechanic videos. This is just, you know, this just happened to be going wrong and I felt like filming it. So if you do want to see more mechanic stuff, let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll start a second channel for it or something. I don't know. See you guys later.